Item 10F, adopt a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute a construction contract with LC General Engineering and Construction, Inc. for the sidewalk repair project in the amount of $417,771, approving a construction contingency of $20,888, and approving a total project budget in the amount of $438,659.
Thank you. The city's CIP includes the sidewalk repair program to provide a safe and accessible public sidewalk system, and to also reduce the liability of both the city and property owners. And back in 2007, the city began a 6-year program to address these damaged sidewalk locations, and over 1,200 locations were repaired throughout the city, and the city also installed more than 100 accessible curb ramps. And per the city's municipal code in the street and highway code sections, property owners are responsible for maintenance and repair of these damaged sidewalks and that are adjacent to their private property. And also the municipal code makes the city responsible for the sidewalk damage created by an adjacent city tree. In 2014, the city contracted with Precision Concrete Cutting to complete the horizontal saw cut of sidewalks, and also to remove these minor sidewalk defects and perform a city sidewalk condition assessment. The survey identified more than 12,000 sidewalk defects ranging in height from 1/4 to 2 inches, of which about 800 sidewalk damages from an adjacent tree, which will be addressed by the city. And this project will address the known city's responsible sidewalk locations where the damage is caused by the city tree, and the priority is to remove and replace these sidewalk sections where there's vertical offsets that are greater than 1.5 inches. It's anticipated that the sidewalk repair program will continue annually for the next 4 years, replacing an average of 7,500 square feet per year, approximately about 200 locations. Although the city has a program to improve the city responsible sidewalks, an aggressive program is also needed in order to get property owners' sidewalk repaired. The survey indicated that there are approximately 11,000 locations that are not caused by an adjacent tree. The city's process has been to mail notices to property owners describing the opportunity to partner with the city, and the property owners are encouraged to participate in the city repair program because there's incentives and benefits to it, because lower unit prices, and probably also the city will be doing the inspections, and then there won't be any encroachment permit fees, which will be waived. However, since the sidewalk program commenced in 2007, there are approximately 107 property owners that have participated to have their sidewalk replaced, and staff is interested in discussing more with the Surface Infrastructure Committee and an approach to obtaining more property owner involvement. So as far as the bidding for this project, we came back to council on April 12th to request for it to re-advertise and reject the bids and re-advertise this project. And we went back out to bids again, and we received 2 bids. And one was from LC General and Construction in the amount of $418,000, and the other one was from JJR Construction in the amount of $972,000. So then, the bids from LC Engineering Construction was approximately 9% higher than the engineer's estimate, and then staff is recommending to award this contract to this LC General Engineering Construction. And they also completed numerous sidewalk projects in San Francisco as part of their as-needs sidewalk improvements program. There's adequate budget of approximately $453,000 in this sidewalk program that will fund this project. So with that, I'll be able to answer any questions.
Any questions or action by the council? Marty? Okay.
Was JJR the last contractor?
That's correct.
Or the last few projects?
That's correct.
Yeah.
They were the contractor for the 2013 sidewalk replacement program.
Any idea why they came in so high?
I was actually surprised myself, and, because their initial bid for the previous one that we rejected it, the units price were a lot less than what they submitted at this time. The units price right now were at least triple or quadruple in certain bid items.
Yeah, we got to keep up with this, and I just think that the subcommittee, when we meet, we have to embark on a better promotional campaign, public campaign, and because the residents just don't know. I think we'll have to go out to them and probably do some satellite presentations or whatever, just to get it in their head that this is their responsibility.
Right.
And, it's better to do it collectively than do it, spotting all over the place. So I think that's something that we should talk about with the subcommittee level.
Okay, anyone else? Marty?
Yes. What was the previous bids from last time? What was the number? Do you have that?
I don't have the top of my head, but I know it's over $900,000 for each bid.
Okay, so it's significantly, by rebidding it, that was a good call,
But
obviously.
there was a reduction in the scope of work as well.
And what was the main reduction?
It was the reduction of the curb ramps as well as the sidewalk square footage.
Okay. Avoiding the rats, yes. I'm looking forward to it. That's something I used to do here in Public Works, is being the inspector and going out and working with the public and trying to encourage them to take part of this program so that they can utilize getting their sidewalk repaired at a good rate without paying the encroachment permit fee, not having to deal with finding a contractor and arranging payment. So this contract is not only open for those residents with for city trees, but other residents that want to fix their sidewalk that is broken. Is there a limit on the size, or is just anybody first come, first serve, or how does that work?
Yeah, first come, first, yeah, anytime. As long as they reach us, they contact us, we'll be able to include them in the list.
Great. So is that an introduction?
Just one more thing, just wanted to clarify, because I did ask this. There are 36 curb ramps that are going to be installed based on this bid?
Yes, we do have 36 curb ramps that are included as part of the bid.
Right.
Yes.
And the last thing would be for the locations that the repairs are going to be made, is that going to be available on site for people to kind of know, other than getting a letter? How are they going to know that you're going to be working at their tree? Because there might be one tree or one site where it's not on the list. It happens all the time. It's kind of like it just kind of gets missed. But will the spreadsheet be available online? I guess I'm asking if it can be placed online of where they're going to be fixing the sidewalk.
We can include the spreadsheets online.
Okay, and with the curb ramp locations as well?
The curb ramp locations are still being evaluated.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Would someone like to?
I'll introduce.
Go for it.
Councilmember Ibarra.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Connell.
Aye.
Councilmember Rico Medina.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Marty Medina.
Aye.
Mayor Ruane.
Aye.